going to share this a few times. I hope everybody's doing okay today. I'm so proud of myself that I got on here right now, so clap it up for me, because it's after work, and you know how it is after work. I'm tired. I had to come home, get my kids, get my baby from preschool, make food, get everybody relaxed. Everybody's chilling right now, but Divine Feminine, I hope you'll understand if I have some childlike interruptions going on. Because you know how it is when kids realize you're in the middle of something. They all of a sudden got needs. Turn that down a little bit. My head, I don't know about you guys, but these last couple of weeks, I first started with a cough. I had throat pain. Then that went away. Hello, Quintavious Williams. My last name is Williams, too. What's up, family? What was I saying? Oh, yeah. First started with the throat chakra, right? And I had throat chakra pain for like a week. And I was able to cure that up. And I know Spirit was just like, you need to stop drinking coffee. You just need to stop drinking coffee. Spirit literally, like, made me stop drinking coffee. Made me, had no desire because of the way I was feeling. And then it's gone, my throat stopped hurting, but I was still coughing and coughing. And then now it's like in my ears, and it doesn't hurt my ears, but it's just like so cloudy, like I can't even hear myself properly. I actually put some Vicks Vapor Rub, which is my secret beauty secret. But I put some behind my ears and on the back of my neck to see if it'll open up my head a little bit, because I cannot stand this feeling of being underwater. Like I can even barely hear myself talking right now. So I am drinking wine with you guys today. I don't have no more wine glasses because they done broke. Because there's children that live in this house. But it was probably broke by me, but still. And I got the meditation music on so I can be calm and centered. So here we go. We're about to do the message for the Divine Feminine. I did the Divine Masculine earlier. And I knew I needed to wait till I was at home and had time to really concentrate before I did this message, because Divine Feminine, we are really going through it right now. Collectively, we seem to be rehashing old scenarios, but it's just for the purpose of purging. It's not, because we ain't changed or because life is still the same. No, it's just really just so that that stuff comes back up, so that we can let it go again, so we can bring light to that pain and be like, you know what, the old way I used to think about that, it's not really true. Apollo, tell Grandma her stuff is done. Go up there. So just like I did for the masculine, I want to talk about the energy of the Empress. Okay, isn't she beautiful? And earlier today, I wanted to compare like how the Emperor and the Empress looks, and it's like the Emperor is like a gray-haired old man. Empress is still young and beautiful. Okay, she still got it. She got a crown of stars. She got her pearls. She got the perfect little robe on. And so yes, that's the difference between the masculine and feminine. We go first, so we tend to get our throne first, and we just kind of have to accept that, because we are part of the ethereal. So as above, so below. The reason why the feminine energy is connected to the ethereal, that is how we bring souls down to earth. Okay, that's how it works. So yes. So how do we get into the Empress energy? We must become, I don't know which order. I don't know if it matters what order, as long as we get it together. The Queen of Cups. And the Queen of Cups, she has control over her emotions. She understands that that nobody can upset her, that she decides how she feels, how she responds, and nor is she waiting for anybody to love her. She loves herself, and she loves others unconditionally. She doesn't care, not that she doesn't care, but she's unaffected by those who are not able to reciprocate her kindness, because she knows that she pours into herself. Okay? The Queen of Wands, she is beautiful and passionate. She knows what she likes. She knows what she likes to do. She knows her favorite things. She knows her favorite color. She has a favorite song. Okay? She has a favorite pet. She knows herself. Okay? This is fire energy. Okay? Like the Leo or the Sagittarius or the Aries, which we're in right now. Determination and strength. And this comes from, unlike in the King's energy, coming from action and decision making, this is her ideas. This is her creative spirit. It's the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Swords. Okay, so what I like to point out about the Queen of Swords is she does have her sword up. She is paying attention. She is serious about what she's talking about. But notice how she's in the clouds. Okay, and this is symbolic of the fact that she's getting her messages and her understanding from spirit. It's not from the earth. It's not from somebody else. It's from spirit. You notice how there's a bird in the sky. That is where she gets her messages from in regards to the action she needs to take. And the Queen of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. She's very nurturing, okay? Very loving, very motherly. Very stable and understanding and long-standing. Committed. Okay. And that is what is required of us to enter into our Empress energy. So what I want to do next is check our current energy to see where we are in the journey. Many of us have been experiencing tower-like moments, but it's really more like tower moments of the mind, old feelings coming back up. Let's see. What is our current energy for the Divine Feminine Collective? Energy for the Divine Feminine. Current energy for the Divine Feminine. Current energy for the Divine Feminine. Dropped a few. Oof, you know what? I'm taking this one though, because I wanted to talk about it. Okay, so do you see how this is how it works in the twin flame dynamic as well as within, when we are following spirit and we decide to go within. Okay, the masculine energy, which we all have in us, this is your actions that you're taking, the physical reality. Okay. She is looking within. She's not looking out at what's going on around her. She's not checking out the circumstances. Okay, she has her child next to her, which could be her physical child or a symbol of her protecting those that she loves, or also her inner child, okay, who she is and pulls from that creative and imaginative spirit to create what it is that she desires. Okay, but she's going within for the information. Okay, whereas the masculine energy, we would see him taking actions based on this, making movements based on his new thoughts, patterns, and whatnot. She is going inside. You know, so you may not see this. This may just be a quiet person or someone who's quiet, who's not speaking on it. Getting all kinds of notifications. Okay? But still driving. So even when in the twin flame dynamic, the feminine energy is getting her knowledge from within, from the ethereal realm, okay? And the masculine is still in the boat with her. Still in the boat. They're not talking to each other because it's a telepathic relationship, okay? So boat is still being driven by this spirit here. And this is the Six of Swords. These are some other good cards that I'm looking at. Okay, let's see. What else about the current energy? Most people who are in my collective or my soul family, we have chosen or are choosing to follow spirit and to let go of the old way of thought. Page of Swords. So this is someone who is ready to take action. She may not exactly know what to do and have all the understanding. She's novice. Okay, earlier today in my Instagram live, I pulled inexperience as the divine feminine card, as a goddess card. It was Persephone. And so this is really resonating with that pull from earlier as being a beginner. Inexperienced, but ready, you know, new idea and ready to go on the mission, and know she doesn't know everything she's supposed to do, but that's why she goes within. She's going within to figure out what to do with this sword right here, what to do with her thoughts, how to think, and move forward. Like that one kind of almost slipped, but it didn't. I don't know, so I left it. Let's see. Judgment. So this is definitely what we are experiencing right now. Okay, whereas, so if it's not a full-on tower, okay, that you're experiencing in your life, you may be experiencing judgment, okay, which is basically, in my perspective, it's a test, okay, where the same old scenario comes up, and now Spirit's like, so how are you going to react? You going to go crazy again? Okay, you're gonna flip out again, you're gonna start crying again, you're gonna give up on the whole mission again. I already showed you that I'll take you past this. Why are you crying? So, because we're in our page energy, you know, we might fluctuate. It might take us a minute to realize that this is only a test. But this is Spirit just saying, okay, we gave you all the synchronicities, we showed you, we pumped you up to feel like you were loved and guided and protected. Now, you know, you might not see synchronicities for a week, and maybe you don't feel 5D energy as strong, and then all of a sudden some old stuff comes up, and we want to see how you're going to react. Are you going to be like, nobody really loves me? Or are you going to be like, I'm a queen, I know my worth, and I'm going to act like it? And that's basically what this judgment is saying to me. So the current energy is basically, we're in a really good place of starting this new cycle as light workers and spiritual beings, people who are on their divine life mission, purpose, following in their divine life purpose. Okay? And that's going to look different for each and every one of us, you know, depending on the stage that we're in. But this is the collective energy in an effort to embody this Empress energy and be able to draw on it whenever we need to. Okay. What I wrote. So we got the current energy. Now we want to look at the challenges. Okay? So, the challenge is the judgment here, right? Being tested. So let's ask, what does this judgment mean? So we can discuss the types of things that may come up, so we can be ready for them. Okay. What are the challenges? What is the challenge? What is the challenge? I have to switch up my word because Spirit is like basically saying like challenge. That's it. Like they don't like that word. What?
I want corn.
You want corn? Well, why can't you have any? Malcolm, can you please get him some corn? So that I don't have to get up and get it while I'm in the middle of my video? Please and thank you. Be sweet to your brother. Say thank you. Say thank you. I have 4 children, 3 boys and a girl. Okay, so we're not going to call it a challenge. We're going to ask, what is the judgment? What is the judgment? What is the judgment? Spirit's like, that's way more high vibrational. What is the judgment? What is the judgment? Words do matter, okay? The English language is tricky too. What's the judgment? What is the judgment, Spirit? What is the judgment? What is the judgment? Okay, I got one. The Ace of Cups, okay. I got that card earlier today. I think for the Divine Masculine. Or maybe it was for the collective. I just did a general one on my Instagram. What is the judgment? I jumped. 9 of Pentacles, okay. What is the judgment? What is the judgment? Queen of Swords. So, we got the Ace of Cups, the 9 of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords. Ace of Cups is like an emotional new beginning, okay? Or a new way of feeling about something. The 9 of Pentacles is like fulfillment, like not completion as an ending, but like I did it, like I finished. 9 is like fine, isn't that French? Fine? Yeah. 9 is like finished, the finished product, okay? And then the Queen of Swords, and it's a Frankenstein, okay? And I always feel like, I don't want to talk too much about it. Queen of Swords, the Amazon. So, our judgment is how we think about what we've created. It has a lot to do with how we're dealing with our triggers and how we think about life, how we think about ourselves or our goals and accomplishments. Okay? So a new way of thinking or a new way of feeling, okay? Which is the driving force for our passion and thoughts, right? About the journey that we're on? Are we like, oh my God, bad things keep happening to me, or I never get what I want, you know? Or are we kind of like, here go another test, just like I was saying, like, I see it, I peep you. Or as you go through the motions, understanding that you do have protection. So how we are feeling about what we are doing or what we have created, or this last cycle. Are we thinking bad, this last cycle that may have ended, whether it was like like relationship or job or, you know, friends, family, anything, whatever it is, this last cycle that you were just in that ended over the last couple of months, whatever change that happened in your 2019 that was, you know, big and life-changing, how do we feeling about it? Where as we may have been really sad and scared and worried, now are we looking back to say, like, this is just my test, this is just the experience I need to learn my lessons? This could just be based on your entire life. How do you feel about your whole life and what you've done with your life? And are you feeling sad? Don't step in that box. And are you feeling sad about who wasn't there, who was there, what you didn't get, what you ain't accomplished? Or are you like, you know what? I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. And how we're going to think about that. So we're starting a new way of feeling.
Mama.
Yeah. I'd rather you just let him be cool. Okay, ask your brother. Your brother's right here.
I'm going to go upstairs, so you can't ask him.
You can give it to him right now. Okay?
Give it. No.
Malachi.
Sorry.
Okay.
Can you do it?
No, you need to ask your brother. I'm doing something. So you need to figure out how to ask nicely. Just turn my light off.
So this is what you mean, hashtag subscribe.
Ooh, don't drink that. That's Apollo, everybody. I actually pulled cards for him yesterday of what he wants to be when he grow up, and he got like some really good cards. Like, yeah.
Mom.
He got the Emperor, the King of Pentacles, 3 Wands,
Mom.
and one more.
Mom.
Let me just get this real quick.
How don't you like me?
Look, you know what? You were supposed to be nice about people.
I didn't like her last time.
Here, sit over here. Okay, thank you for being patient with me. I feel so relaxed right now. I might do more videos. I kind of want to do a message from the ancestor spread with my, where are they? My medicine woman cards. This is actually my first deck I got, sort of, close to my first deck. Okay. So yeah, so what is the judgment? It is basically we are being tested on our thoughts about the past, on what we've done so far in our lives. And are we going to sit up here and mope about what we did or did not get? Or are we going to freaking realize that it has made us who we are? All right. So decide, Divine Feminine. You know, no matter what it was that hurts you, you know, honestly, it made you who you are. You're a beautiful person. I know it. If you're part of my collective, you are freaking awesome. Okay, so my next thing I want to say is the blessings. So moving on to the blessings for the Divine Feminine with this full moon energy. And we're going to pull... Yes, what do you need? It's not in here. It's probably upstairs, I'm sure. I'm actually kind of proud of myself for not like being like about the kids, you know? That's why we can do this Divine Feminine, because that's just part of life. Like,
I don't have to, Malcolm.
oh, I forgot to talk. Okay, so I'll talk about it at the end. Honey, I need privacy, okay? Because it's distracting. And hello to everybody who's joining me. Give y'all some high fives right there. Okay, a blessing from the Divine Feminine. A blessing from the Divine Feminine. As we embark on our spiritual path, closing our eyes to the 3D world, walking by spirit, okay? Walking by intuition, trusting in ourselves. A message from the Divine Feminine as we move forward with loving ourselves, and believing in ourselves, and not taking no for an answer. A message from the Divine Feminine as we grow closer to who we were, to who we are. A message for the Divine Feminine as we manifest our desires into our physical reality. A message for the Divine Feminine. A message for the Divine Feminine. Communication. 22. I think we're going to have to stand up. We're going to communicate to the world who we are. A message for the Divine Feminine. Shakti. Transformation. Allow the transformation. This is also a major twin flame card, so there must be a lot of other divine feminine twin flame. Just the divine. You don't have to be a twin flame necessarily. Just the divine feminine. This is definitely for her, okay? Because Shakti has her divine counterpart, Shiva, okay? And transformation, and that's what the twin flame journey is all about, is transforming. And then I didn't even point this out, but it says 22. That's a twin flame number too, so I'm just saying, there could be some divine counterparts. If we do this work, we might get some divine D, okay? Back up. Okay. One more card from the Divine Feminine. Okay, so 2 jumped out, and I'm taking them. We got humor and devotion. Hold up, my battery's dying. Well, I think you can still see me just as well, though. Okay. So we got humor and devotion. I want to read communication from the book. Number 22. Clarity in communication is called for as your words will have great impact on others right now. It is a wonderful time to start writing that book, telling new stories, and sharing your experience, strength, and hope with others. You have everyone's ear, so choose your message wisely. Others will also desire positive and fruitful communication with you, so get ready for some amazing new opportunities to come from these discussions. Just remember to stay open and be clear about expressing your deepest desires, always speaking with integrity, kindness, and respect for yourself and others. The Greek messenger goddess Iris is thrilled to help your words take flight. Communication improves in all your relationships when she comes to visit. Most important, however, Iris reminds you of the communication you have with the universe. You are in a mutual dialogue, and now is the time to pay attention to the signs and omens in your life. Trust this important yet subtle communication. It will never lead you astray when you listen and act accordingly. What can we say about that? I mean, the alignment message. You You are facing a moment when communication between you and others may have become disconnected. Perhaps people are withholding information from you or not being clear about their motives. Now is the time to ask for clarity and to get clear yourself. If you're sitting on the fence and are ambivalent about your direction, say that. Your alignment task is to say no to playing games, no to coercion, manipulation, and covert intentions. Take a straightforward attitude. Don't be afraid to hear what might disappoint you. Be clear and demand the same from others. The messenger goddess Iris knows the importance of clear communication, and she urges you to speak up for yourself. If you've come from an environment, family, or cultural history where you have not had a voice, this might feel like you're yelling, but that's all right. Times are changing, and now is not the time to be shy. It's okay to feel awkward or flustered, but the goddess Iris brings her powers of clarity and says it is your turn to be heard, so gather your courage. The people who are important to you in the long run will listen and witness you, and then you can engage in positive conversation that leads to heartfelt solutions. Even if your voice feels untrue and comes from a victim mentality, you must still speak what is inside you in order for you to heal or change it, or to find a way to the real truth. Let yourself be heard, and the great goddess will send strong teachers and wonderful allies for you. Okay, so that message is just like so important right now. I know I gotta wrap this up because my battery's gonna die. But it's time for us to share our stories, the things that have hurt us in the past. Let me see if I can. Okay. I had to turn that brightness back up. The things that we have been through. It's time for us to tell our story. Whether we're writing it, whether we're talking about it, whether we're flipping cards, whether we yelling at a rooftop, whether we starting sermons, it is time for the divine feminine. Sorry, I was phone call. It is time for the divine feminine to communicate that which Spirit has told her. Communicate it in any way, whether it's to your kids, to your family, in a public forum, in your small sister group, as a school teacher, whatever it is that you do, whatever it is that is your calling, it is time for you to communicate the message and allow it to transform you. Become that which you know you are, that you've always been. Ask your inner child who you are. What is it that you love? Whatever it is that you desire to be. Who you are is what you're supposed to be. Okay? Humor. Okay, this is not, you don't have to be serious about it. Okay, you don't have to be mad about it. Okay? Don't step in my box. And let me do my message and then we can play. Okay. Humor. I almost want to read this from the book.
Guys, and stay healthy like Mama.
Stay healthy like Mama?
Yes.
Okay. And devotion. Remain devoted to the path. So, as you're being judged, take the high road because it's a judgment. Spirit just wants to know if you learned the lesson or not, or if you need to get hit again over the head.
I always get hit over the again. Over and over and over and over.
That's what the masculine does. He just over and over again. We don't need to do that. Okay? We need to just
over and over.
Remain devoted to the path, okay? Okay, I gotta pull one more set of cards and then I'm all done. And I have something I wanted to say. Hopefully I still have time. Okay. A message from the flowers. A message from the flowers for the divine feminine. What do the flowers have to say to the divine feminine as she graciously accepts her challenge as a beautiful, light-working, raise the vibration of the planet, paradigm shift, new age of the Aquarius, as she takes on this new life, okay, as she becomes the queen of the universe. What is the message from the flowers? Shit, I dropped them. What's the message from the flowers? Okay. I got two. Look, we got communicate. Communicate with your angels. Keep your eyes on Spirit. Become the true you, because and it's what you're here to do because you was born perfect, and Spirit wants you to shine like the way they have made you. Whatever your energy is, whatever, if you're a freaking scientist chick, be a scientist chick. Okay? Whatever freaking weird little thing it is that you are that makes you you, we want to see it. Okay? One more. And communicate with your angels. I mean, that's just, we just read a whole spiel on communication. So know that Spirit is with you. You know that you are protected. And trust, like devotion, okay? Like, it's the universe that's with the trumpet, okay? It's not, your drama trumpet, okay? It's the universe saying, dur, 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 dur. She's ready for the test. And they love you so much that even if you mess up, they're going to sing you signs and sings. They give you all types of opportunities. So trust. You can trust the people around you. They are earth angels sent to give you the guidance you seek. I made a post the other day that said, most of my spirit guides are other people, and it's because it's true. Like, I get information from other people, and I get it from Spirit too, but honestly, I just feel like, Spirit showed me something actually absolutely phenomenal the other day. It was like a flock of birds, and they were like angels to me, and I was just like, wow. I was like, damn, being a bird is hella tight, and then I saw a mantis, and then I saw all kinds of things. So it was just a beautiful thing. So yes, it's the angels, but it's other people too. Other people. We all have the Spirit within us, so that's why it's okay. You don't follow somebody blindly, but if somebody's inspiring you, be inspired. All right, that's all the cards for today, and I just want to make one more statement. Things that we need to do as the Divine Feminine, okay, as we go through this energy. And if you're feeling sick and stuff, you definitely want to drink lots of water. We need to get our nutrition under control. I have a guy from the Netherlands who hits me up like once a week and asks me if I'm vegan. And I'm like, not yet. And he's like, okay, just food for thought. And I consider him an angel, okay? I just consider him an angel because it's like, I know I need to be changing my diet. I've been veganistic, vegetarian before, but then it's like backslide, backslide to old ways. And I know I feel great when I don't eat meat. I'm mentally clear, and I have so much energy. So, better nutrition, okay? A fitness routine, and it doesn't mean that you like killing yourself in the gym. It doesn't mean that you're like, it's not about weight loss. This is about health. This is about being limber. So I actually want to, in my group Messages for the Divine, I'm going to start, that's where I'm going to do all my coaching at. And I want to, let's just start with stretching. Like, if you ain't worked out in a while, like myself, I used to go to the gym every day, so my muscle memory is going to kick in, but, I haven't been in a while, so I'm lazy about it. Right now, I'm not working at it all. So, start with some stretching, okay? I think it's very important for the Divine Feminine to get a beauty care routine, whether it's, you like to do your makeup and, keep yourself up that way, or do like skincare, some yoni care, some routine maintenance that you do to make your yoni extra, some sort of self-devotion ritual, okay? Something that you do for yourself that makes you feel feminine, okay? Makes you feel pretty, makes you feel dainty. Also, we really need to get into some sort of a daily spiritual practice. And it doesn't have to be all day long. We don't have to stay in prayer all day long. But I think journaling, because you can write down your channeled messages. You can write down the syncs that you're seeing. You can just get whatever's inside, get some more clarity of mind. So I think journaling would be a really good idea. Also, basic meditation is always great. I like to sit in the bathtub, and I used to listen to a lot of more tarot in there, but now I've been just listening to the meditation music. That's just a time where I can sit and be quiet and just kind of let my mind think it out, let it out. yoga is something that I've always aspired to do, and I think it would be really good to do because it's strengthening and meditation at the same time. Dancing is also very meditative for me. Inner child healing work, which you need to do daily, basically, to silence the ego so that you don't have fear. So if we do that inner child healing, you love on yourself every day, whether it's like affirmations or, I have a picture of my child self that I've been just like looking at and just admiring. I'll dig deeper into different ways that you can heal the inner child, but that needs to be done daily, okay? And then also you got to figure out what it is that your ministry as a light worker is, okay? So whether it is some sort of art form, music, I'm an artist, so it's kind of like music and dancing and songs and, video and media, like that's my thing, but it doesn't have to be. So whatever it is that your ministry is, whatever it is that you're here to teach, bring light to, share, advocate for, it's important that you figure out what that is. Okay, so over the next couple of weeks, let's get to this. I'm going to do my best to be able to share with you, and I'm hoping that if I share with you, it'll put me in gear. Now I'm doing it daily. So please join my group, Messages for the Divine, and so that we can collaborate. And if you're have a thing that you do, contribute to the group. If you have a daily spiritual practice or beauty routine or fitness routine, or you are vegan and you have recipes and that's your thing, bring it to the group so that we can share. Because something that I learned about myself, and I gotta wrap this up before my phone dies, is that I'm a starter. I'll motivate you to start your shit. Okay, I'm gonna be like, oh girl, that's a good ass idea. Oh, let me help you I know how to get started. I know, I have all these ideas and energy, but I get excited about lots of stuff, but take over. I like too much different stuff. So if there's something that resonates with you and you want to bring life to that, I welcome you into my community to be the fitness instructor. I love fitness too, but if you are already there, let's go, okay? If you already do your makeup daily and you can give us tips, let's go. If you're making skincare products, let's go, okay? So let's collaborate, Divine Feminines, on so that we can get that empowerment that we need, so that we can just keep going within, and we can look to each other because we're all on the same alignment, because we are angels to each other, and because we're all with the same purpose of doing our spirit work, okay, raising the vibration of the planet. All right, so I feel great, and I hope that that something in this message resonated with you, and I hope to be more connected with you. And if you're watching this on YouTube, you can find me on Facebook at Remedy Williams. You can join my Facebook group, Messages for the Divine. You can look at me on Instagram. I do lives there. What is my Instagram? Kundalini Empress. No, Kundalini Mom is my Instagram. Kundalini Empress is the YouTube channel. And please like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate you.